Hi everyone, this is Arcadius and welcome back to Naval Creed. Today we'll be going over the second video for the second mission of the Ultra Dreadnought campaign that's going on right now, or the event I should say, and we're going to be using Takao. Not necessarily one of the best ships, mind you, but I think she's pretty decent, and she's one of my favorite heavy cruisers. So we're going to take her out for a spin. Before that, a little bit more information though. I have decided on names for sister ships if you at all care. This is now Andromeda, and she is very nice. I haven't played her with the camo yet, I just literally got it. And the Midway Carrier camo. I was originally going to call it United States, however I don't have enough character spaces in the name. So she is now America. Not too much different, but it works out. Besides that, there's no further difference. So let's see what we have. Today's video, or mission I should say, is just going to be like yesterday's, except there's a little bit more ships, but they're the same ships. There's a lot of British cruisers, heavy cruisers that is. There is a couple Russian battleships, and there's a few American destroyers. Right, we're going to do this solo because it's not that hard of a mission. You do have to watch where you are though. You don't want to be separated or the focus of any kind of fire. So we have 2 Poltavas, we have an Albemarle, 2 Surreys, 4 Counties, and 2 Benhams. And we're actually going to start with armor piercing because cruisers open up on this side first. And so you're going to get a lot of broadsides to shoot at. 9-second reload, always good. Torpedo angles, pretty decent for a Japanese cruiser, not going to lie. And I have health buffs and speed buffs applied. Let's actually start going forward. And let it begin. On our side we have a Ranger, 2 New Yorks, 2 Atlantas, and 2 Omahas if you go by yourself. And here we have the cruisers. Okay, so I'm actually going to go half speed because we're going to see the battleships over here pretty quickly. And this Omaha is going to make me move forward. A lot of overpens, that's disappointing. Alright, so now we're past the Omaha, let's slow down a bit. There's 1 cruiser. Counties are really good ships, except for the fact that their armor isn't always that good. You don't really start getting good armor until, I'd say, Surrey and Albemarle, but even then they're not impossible to Citadel. It just takes a little bit more effort. But you can see here, you're just working them down a little bit by a little bit. So the cruisers are the first ships you're going to come across, and then the destroyers and the battleships are going to be together. I'll leave my team to finish that one. Let's work on some of these others. You look like you're about to hit that ship? It's hard to tell. Okay, so yep. Let's angle ourselves towards the battleships here, so they don't have any good angle to shoot us at. And let's see if we can just finish up these cruisers first, and then we'll work on everything else. Pretty resilient cruisers. Sometimes it's a Citadel, sometimes it's an overpen, or just pens. It's really is hit or miss, honestly. But you should be down. You're going to be going down to torpedoes. Ooh, we actually got her. Nice. Didn't think we would. That's a very strong angle, but maybe we can get some pens through the deck. Let's see. Yep, got 1. Alright, cool. Moving on. There's a couple more cruisers. We still have the 2 Surreys. And is there an Albemarle? No, there is. Awesome. Not quite sure if I'm going to be able to do anything to that Poltava from here, but we're going to try. I don't have my Itago or Takao focus for accuracy. It's for good reload and rotation. But accuracy might be the better thing to take if you're going to take her. You're going to want to stay at range as best as you can, because battleships are not very nice to you. Ooh, yep, there's a Citadel. Let's see, can we do that on Albemarle as well? Man, I'm really lacking on my accuracy, but I'm still managing to get Citadel, so I guess I can't really complain about it. Also, we're going 40 knots, I just realized. That's awesome. There's another Surrey. The shell velocity on this ship is also really good, so even at longer ranges, you don't have a problem hitting targets. Doink. Some more damage here and there. Let's actually start finishing off ships instead of picking them away. However, we're not in a good position to. I think we're going to have to start burning them. Though that was still some pretty decent damage. Alright, let's start burning them, because we are actually starting to lose our own ships as well. Well, that wasn't very productive. Well, this ship already has 2 fires on her, but we can still do HE damage. 4 hits, nice. I'm really liking this rate of fire too. Now the good thing about Takao, at least in these earlier missions, is that you don't see a carrier. You don't see a carrier until mission 4 and mission 5. Ooh, we're being shot at. No bueno. Because those are also battleship shells. Where was it? Oh, carriers. Yep, but you don't see them until mission 4 and mission 5. We do see super battleships. I guess you could call it super battleships. And tomorrow's mission, it's a Kremlin. I mean, they technically are kind of a super battleship. They're a tier 10. But they're not strong enough that you can't defeat them. Let's see, is there anything easier for me right now? I guess I could go after the Albemarle. Let's actually try and switch our targets around and head back down. We are actually now losing this. So it may be up to me to do something about it. In that case, let's actually start burning these battleships, because those are going to be the main issues. And let's put a fighter up to help with torpedo spotting. All targets, turrets on target, and let's go. I'm not too worried about the cruisers or destroyers. Yes, they have a faster rate of fire, but I can destroy those pretty easily. It's these battleships that are going to be a problem. Even if they're only tier 7, there's not much I can really do about them unless I rush them. Okay, got a fire on you. While my team still exists to soak up shells, let's see what we can do against these battleships. One hit. Yeah, I really should have used accuracy when I came into this battle, but that's fine. Alright, there goes one of our New Yorks. I guess I can start launching some torpedoes. What's my torpedo range? I think it's 10. I didn't check that before we left. There's a fire on you. Can I get another one on you? You know what, we're still going to send some torpedoes out. Maybe I'll get lucky. Who knows? But I need some kind of damage right now. And maybe if I take care of these other smaller ships, my carrier can focus on the battleships. There goes one. Ooh, can I get the destroyer? Oh, so close. Alright, I do have high explosive loaded, so might as well. Torpedoes. Yeah, they don't reload as fast as I would like them to, but I mean, they are pretty strong, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. Poltava, can we get a fire on you? Ooh, that New York's going to go down really quickly. Ooh, we're in secondary range. Ooh, 2 fires. Nice. Alright, you can be deleted, please, and thank you. You need a couple more fires. Ooh, we're now being shot at. Don't like that. Alright, let's see if we can take out some of these other ships, another fire, but this one's on a destroyer. Ooh, that's a citadel, even though I'm pretty angled. The New York went down, that's why. Okay. Are we gonna have to rush? I think we're rushing. I'm rushing. Alright. Well, first we need to survive a turn, which means we actually need to go undetected. So let's stop firing for a moment. Right, undetected. Let's turn. Hope we don't get hit in the turn. Don't know what my detectability is. But I'm pretty safe no matter what. Okay, cool. Alright, cool. That opera model is almost down. And then we're gonna rush all these battleships and sink them, because my ranger is still alive, so even if I die, I think she can finish them up. As soon as we're spotted, we're gonna start firing, but not until then. And we're spotted. Alright, cool. That didn't take long. I kind of need these battleships to stay in one group. But they're not really doing that. Alright, so if the carrier is going to focus on that one, then I'm going to shoot this one and maybe get some fires on her. Let's might as well use a def AA, try and get down this fighter, because our AA is honestly trash. There we go, we got one plane. Cool. Big numbers. I'm going to use another heal. So I don't think I can ricochet the... Well, they're 14s. Might be able to survive it. Oh, yay, fire. Cool. Oh, let's find out. Yep, I can bounce some of them at least. No, they're running away. That makes my job harder. I'm very hesitant to do this. Okay, let's just sound like we're launching torpedoes, but then actually do them. And then have me suck up a citadel because of that. That's good sometimes. Alright, so we got torpedoes out for the first one. Got a fire on the first one. Gonna angle back in so we don't get citadeled by the first one. I guess we're gonna start chasing these battleships here. I don't think those torpedoes are gonna do anything, unfortunately. It's definitely not those. These ones might have a little better chance. Oh, I'm fine. I'm in secondary? That's interesting. Can I get a torpedo hit? Yeah, there we go. Boink. And you're flooding and on fire, so there's one down. I don't have torpedoes on that side. Pretty much immune to the 14s. I wonder how armor piercing would do at this range. Let's see. Citadel. Awesome. Alright, so that pretty much seals this victory. If I'm able to citadel you, then I don't have a problem to worry about. And you're going to burn to death before anything else. Goodbye. Alright, and there we go. The second mission completed with a tech tree heavy cruiser, of all things. Yesterday was a destroyer, today's heavy cruiser. So not just your normal event where I just throw battleships at everything and see what sticks. Alright, so 313,000 damage, 7 ships sunk, 242 shell hits, 2 torpedo hits, 1 aircraft shot down, 13 citadels, 8 fires, 2 floodings, 2 modules destroyed, and 9 secondary hits. We did 70,000 damage in high explosive, 156,000 damage in armor piercing. Fires did about 56,000, floodings less than 2,000. Secondary battery actually did 1,800 as well. And then torpedoes did 26,000 damage as well. So overall, pretty good. We damaged 11 ships, sank 7 of them. I am very satisfied with that game. So It's not impossible to beat, even with, I'll bet, the not strongest cruiser. Takao not usually seen as the best cruiser. She's actually pretty seen as a weak cruiser, considering how easy she is to just one-shot with pretty much anything. But yeah, these missions, or at least the first couple, are not that hard. They do get quite more difficult starting tomorrow. And we're going to be using a ring point ship tomorrow. We're going to be using Cheyenne. Where is she? There she is. And we're going to try and take on some tier 10s with her. So, until then, thank you for watching, and have a good day.